Good morning, this is Stephen Howard and my dog Yucca. Say hi, Yucca. I think I'm on day 3. I got a probation appointment this morning. The laws are a little bit different in Nevada. So I'm going to probation appointment, and then they've been telling me that I'm low risk because of being at work all the time and everything else. So probably won't see them until May 5th, which is a couple months away. He said before he left, let's try and get you done with this. So I'm contemplating some things. I think I'm going to put my trailer up for sale on the open market and see if we get any good offers. I could probably use around $10,000 right now, but I might not sell it. Family needs something to do. We need vacations, and it eliminates all those hotel costs. So the Wolf Pup trailer, one I had in Montana and the original, so I might keep it and just work really hard. I think that's the best answer. But I'm flat broke going to work. I got some gas and everything's fine. But when you're trying as hard as you can, and then more stuff keeps piling up, or more what you would call bad news is coming your way, just remember that you've had times before that were just like this, where things started piling up. There was some bad news on top of bad news, and you were just trying to persevere and push through. And you made it through that time. You survived that time. So, if it happens again to you, just realize that it's another test, another tower moment from the universe. And try to learn not to worry about it. It's really important. I think worry is like, it's almost like wasted time. Like you're sitting there worrying, you're in your head, you're thinking, oh, this is terrible. How do I change this? And this is never going to change. And you put yourself in situations where you make commitments, and then the people start to take it. I'm not speaking of my situation right now, but that people start to take advantage of your kindness. They look at your kindness as weakness. You start to feel like, oh, well, why am I doing this for you when you could be doing this for yourself, or you need to be doing this for someone else? So, it's really hard. And then you got your moments where you think about the heartbreak and the things that have happened in the past, and you start to dwell, and you can't fix any of that stuff, so it just brings you down. So I'm going to teach you it's basically 3 steps for me. Surprisingly enough, my father told me, all you got to do is show up. The rest will tend to take care of itself. But if you don't show up, you'll never know. I'm not that awake this morning, if you can tell. I hope it's cute that I'm not really awake. It's like 6:30 in the morning. I left Yucca at home yesterday, and she was here and kind of depressed. I'd rather her be depressed with me than at home. So Yucca's going to be with me today, but I think where I was going with that, ADHD this morning. Wow. So, 3 steps: get up, get prepared for battle, put your suit of armor on, get get your sharp sword out so you can communicate, and then always come from your heart. Always do everything from your heart. Don't let your head get in the way. The head will screw everything up every time. It'll make you think for months. Think about what could have been. Think about what was. Why don't you start thinking about what will be? What do you think about that? What do you think about getting up, getting out, and fighting for what you really want in your life? It all starts with today, man. Each moment, each minute that goes by today, it's really important that you stay focused on the prize. So the prize at the end of 2 weeks is a paycheck, and the prize at the end of 2 weeks is another 2 weeks. So all you can really do is every day get your cup of coffee, get your act together, get in the car, get suited up, make sure you smell nice, make sure you look nice, make sure you're trying, show the effort, show up. If you don't show up for your life, no one else will. So today I'm walking the dogs at 7 a.m., which I probably got to start rolling here. I was just warming up the car for me and Yucca. Suburban got fixed, got a new drive line, and it's got 266, almost 67,000 miles on it, and we're still running good. Like, it's running good. So I think I'll keep it for another year or two, and if not, keep it forever. And I really want a new Chevy Silverado. So if you're picking out a truck, we'll take a white or a gunmetal gray Chevy Silverado 2020. So I think the next thing I want to point on is a lot of people have self-doubt. That self-doubt is the worst thing ever. It's that voice inside that says, "Oh, you don't look good enough. Oh, that's never gonna work. Oh, you're never gonna make it to where you think you're going." And it's an internal voice. It really sucks, but everyone has it. And it's almost like the devil and the angel. You know, the devil sits on one shoulder and he goes, "You know, you suck, man. You're not gonna make it. You know, you're not good looking enough. You're too tall to be an actor. You're too big. It just won't work. You know, they're gonna need somebody else." And then there's an angel on my shoulder that says, "You are blessed with gifts. You are giving gifts, and your gifts are important and need to be shared with the world. And you're one of God's beings, and you shine the light onto people and show them the things that they would need to see before they could make absolution in their life," or something to that effect. It's like It's like I'm a messenger, you know? We live in a cynical world. I like Jerry Maguire a lot. Trying to attain the Quan here. And I want everything. I want the house and the wife and the white picket fence and the 2 dogs in the yard and the happy family, the 10 of cups. And I've been told to my face by people that I care about that I'm not good enough for that. That I'm a throwback, or I don't have what it takes to be responsible and do the adulting and make the hard decisions and you know, I'm like, fuck that. Pardon me. You know, no one can tell you, not even me, what you're capable of. You know, I'm sure Cashman Cat had to start somewhere. Now it's a huge corporation. I'm sure that, you know, maybe I'm a late bloomer. Maybe at 48 years old, I'm going to get my chance. Maybe I'm in my chance. I'm working so hard that I'm even going to work for the movers. I'm going to introduce you guys to my buddy Brandon on Saturday. So I'm going to be working for the old moving job on Saturday. And then I'm already exhausted from all of this stuff, you know. So I'm really pushing really hard. And, you know, you got to remember the self-love stuff. You got to remember to stay hydrated. Try and get enough rest. Try not to be too hard on yourself. It's when you get tired or when you get run down that that bad voice or that negative voice comes in and goes, "Oh, you're easy now. I'm just gonna come in and make you cry." And you know, after a while, I hear that voice and I'm like, you know what, dude? You don't even know me. You don't even know what you're talking about. I'm gonna be amazing. The things that I'm gonna accomplish in my life in the next 5 years, people are gonna wonder how the hell that happened. And all I can tell you is thank God and thank the universe and thank YouTube. Thank all of my friends with us and passed on. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Kelly. There's a list of people, and without infringing on other people's privacy, I'm going to leave that list private. But I'm going to take a moment right now and thank everybody. All right, well, whoa. Appreciation for the people in your life. Appreciate them. You have a daughter, you have a son, you have a wife, you have an ex-wife, you have a current lover, you have a best friend, you have anybody in your life that's special to you, a boss even. just let them know today. Just let them know how grateful you really are, and for the opportunity to have them in your life. So I'm headed to walk the dogs this morning. Alpie and Sophie. Yucca's gonna take a nap. Got the heater cranking for her. I just want you guys to have a really good day. Sun is rising over Red Rock out there. Get this dog walk going and see where we end up today. I'll try and make another video when I have time, but I wanted to get this one out early because I've got a pretty busy day coming. I hope all is well, and you too. I'll talk to you soon. Mahalo. Thanks.